Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful presentation of LifeVantage, who we are, the activation company. My name is Marisa Maggio-Harelson. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been with this amazing company for 14 years. And I have my dear friend Denise Felton on here as well. And Denise is going to be sharing more about LifeVantage. She's a registered nurse, lives in Pennsylvania, but actually lives in Florida during the cold months. So I know that she's excited to be in Florida today. And we're going to be blessing you all with great information. Thank the person that invited you to be on this call today, as they truly care so much about you and your health and your goals and your life. So we have just such a gift. I literally learned about LifeVantage at a yoga studio 14 years ago next month. I can't believe it. March 28th of 2012. And I was in a place in my life where I was working a little bit from home. I'm a former television news journalist and worked in that industry for almost 20 years. I got out of that when I had my children, and I was an older mom. I didn't have my kids till they were 38 and 41. So I was a career girl. Then all of a sudden I'm not working and I'm home with my children, which I loved, but I was also a little nervous about the income. And so when I overheard a conversation at yoga about health, which I was all about health and wellness, and I saw what LifeVantage was about, I jumped in. And it's just been truly the greatest gift on so many levels, a community of people that are life-minded and like-minded, that are elevating others to really live their potential in life, whether it's with health or whether it's health and opportunity. So thank you for being on. We're going to not take more than 30 minutes for this presentation, so I appreciate you being on. And Denise, before we get started, I want to just share how my sister Mia and I met her and her dear friend Tara in the spa on an Alaskan cruise this past August. And the word collagen came up, and that just opened up a Pandora's box. It was wonderful. And the rest is history. And Denise is a nurse, and she's all about prevention and health and wellness, and is a pickleball champ. I know she's playing pickleball almost every single day in Florida. And so Denise, thank you for being on. And why LifeVantage?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Real quick, just my background, been a nurse for almost 30 years, and I have just always had a strong interest in health and wellness. Um, I've tried to talk the talk, as they say. As a nurse, I think it's really important that, if you're going to be educating people and really helping them, that you should also be living that lifestyle, because I feel that in my heart and my soul. Like Marisa is saying on the cruise, I love collagen, but I was always struggling with trying to find a quality collagen and something dear to my heart, because I have some autoimmune conditions that do create a lot of inflammation and pain, and my skin elasticity. So when they were talking about collagen, I was like, hey, tell me more. And then the magic word for me, and I know this isn't for everyone, I'm a little bit of a research junkie. But one of the things for me is whenever they told me that a lot of the products from LifeVantage are on PubMed, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went back and I started doing the research. And when I found the Protandim and all of the studies and peer reviewed and third party, I was like, yes, this is a great company that I want to be part of. And so that's kind of how, as soon as I got home, I got on, I ordered it, and I've been using it ever since. And so part of my testimony is, last year when we were in Florida, I was only able to play pickleball for the first like 3 or 4 weeks, and I started getting really bad inflammation in my SI joint. Well, from that, I mean, I was barely able to walk up and down to get in and out of our RV. So I was heading to chiropractors. I was heading to naturopathics. I spent the rest of my winter down here last year just trying to heal. And it was kind of, it saddened me. I mean, I was like, it dim spirit. So once I got on these products in August, I saw a huge difference. And I am not kidding you. I have yet, since this has happened, I've yet to have a SI joint inflammation. Like it really truly has decreased my inflammation, on top of, I'm trying to eat clean, eat healthy, exercise, stretch, do all of the right things, get the right amount of sleep. But it has truly helped me to decrease all of that. And now I
Mm.
can enjoy the activities that I once was very limited in doing. So
Wow. That's beautiful testimony. And you know, this can be something for your health toolbox for those of you that are learning about LifeVantage, learning about activation and what is activation, because we are an activation company. So there's a difference between activation and supplementation. We need both in today's environment, but we also want to activate the cells to be well, fix the cell, to age well, fix the cell. So that's really what we're talking about, is really getting to the root cause of why we age and get issues in our tissues. So our products help your own body. How cool is this? To make its own antioxidants, enzymes, peptides, proteins, and all these things that you need for better health. A little bit about who we are. LifeVantage is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. Our actually flagship product, Protandim, has over 50 years of research and over 30 clinical peer-reviewed studies on PubMed. We've been in the manufacturing business for over 20 years. We were a former biotech company from the University of Colorado in Denver. We've sold over $2 billion in products, publicly traded, debt-free company on the NASDAQ. We acquired a company in October called Love Biome that has a gut microbiome activator, and you're going to learn a little bit more about that, because that has everything. Our gut health has everything to do with our overall health. And of course, Erin Brockovich, if you know who she is, the real Erin Brockovich, served on our board of directors for 5 years, not Julia Roberts. So what you're going to learn about on Protandim is that this is truly, this product is a NRF2 activator. You may not know what that means right now, but it is the master regulator of the cell. It's responsible for cellular repair, and this combination of 5 plants activates this NRF2 pathway. You'll learn more about that in a moment. But what are researchers saying about it? It's potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine, this pathway, you all. So I'm super excited that you're getting ready to learn a little bit about it. Now, there is an ABC News report. I'm not going to share it right now, but there is an ABC News report on Protandim that was done 20 years ago by Emmy Award winning reporter John Quinones. So the person that invited you to this call, make sure they give you that video to watch, because that's what I watched when I overheard this conversation at yoga. And that's all I needed, is to watch the ABC News report. I got what it was doing. And when you see what happens to John Quinones's blood work in just 2 weeks, you will be blown away. So what is Protandim doing? It is reducing what's called oxidative stress, free radical damage, by 40% on average in 30 days, up to 70% the longer you're on it. And it's doing hundreds and hundreds of other amazing things for your body. This is addressing the root cause of why we age. Now, what is oxidative stress? Well, think of the apple that turns brown. That is oxidative stress. And that's what's happening on the inside of our body while we age. Why does that happen? It happens because of our environment, because of the foods we eat, the chemicals in the water to make it safe, the jet fuel in the airplane, the benzene in the gasoline, pesticides, herbicides. And over time, it wreaks its havoc on our cells. And whatever your predisposition to, it can exacerbate that symptom. So when you learn about this, you're going to go, oh my gosh, this is part of my health toolbox. Just like brushing my teeth every day to get the plaque out, I'm going to get the plaque out of my cells. So I'm going to turn it over right now to Denise. And Denise is going to share a little bit more about this beautiful, I call it God's pharmacy, a superfood salad in a pill, and what it's doing, and how we've evolved over the years and added other products that are activating certain systems of our body. Thanks, Denise.
yeah, absolutely. First, I just want to start with the disclaimer. This product is not intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or prevent any disease. With that being said, this little yellow pill, and it's one pill, which is really nice because it's a combination, like Marisa had said, of 5 plant-based ingredients. Those 5 plant-based ingredients are specifically pulled out through a research team that work together. They are milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, green tea extract, and turmeric. So they designed this beautiful little yellow pill that you just take every single day. And it creates a cellular mechanism that helps to regulate the antioxidant enzyme production. Why is that important? It's important because it turns on our own genes that help to regulate protective enzymes. So because as we age, we stop producing those enzymes. We no longer can produce those. Enzymes like dismutase, catalase, glutathione. They're all key players in a strong antioxidant defense. Now, in my job at home, I run a cellular health clinic where I do a lot of IV hydration and injections. And one of the things that I do a lot of is glutathione injections. Now, I'm getting a synthetic glutathione that people are paying for these injections weekly by sometimes 3, 4 times a week for the glutathione, where if you just do the Protandim, within 30 to 60 days, your body's already going to start producing its own glutathione. So I say to people all the time, oh, I can't afford, to buy the Protandim. And I'm like, listen, by the time you calculate what you're spending on getting all these injections, the Protandim pill is a lot cheaper than what you're already doing. Plus, you're getting a plethora of all of the other ingredients that go with it to help with inflammation.
That's right. And it's
So
only about
basically,
$60 a bottle, so it's
yeah,
really not that
yeah, a month.
expensive.
Yeah. So basically, it supports the body's ability to reduce oxidative stress. Oxidative stress also can lead to disease, and that is where this right here is what sold me was the PubMed. When I started reading about Protandim and oxidative stress, and it's linked to so many different diseases. I was like, okay, this is the key to success. Like, this is where we need our cells to literally heal. And, third party tested, backed by all these universities, Harvard, Ohio University, American Heart Association, um, peer reviewed. I was like, I was sold. I'm that nursing background where I have to see a little bit of concrete evidence, which then leads us into the synergy of it. Now, when you take all of these other ingredients listed there, I'm not going to read them all, but if you compare that to one of the Protandims as you take it, the Protandim works 19 times more effective than the sum of all the other parts. So, once again, just reiterating that by taking the one pill of the Protandim, it's working 19 times more than the individual ingredients taken alone. And
Pretty
that's
amazing.
yes, that is the creator of synergy. It's amazing. So it empowers our body to make those antioxidants on our own, the proteins, the enzymes, the peptides, everything we need to improve our health. Which then takes me into my next favorite product is the collagen. Um, and the Healthy Glow Stack is the Protandim, NRF2, and the collagen together. It's absolutely amazing. Um, Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. But the collagen is our most abundant protein in our body. It helps to support our skin elasticity, joint comfort, hair, skin, nails, our gut lining, the lining in our brain, connective tissue. I mean, people think of hair, skin, and nails with collagen, which is true, but it also does so much more internally. It becomes our matrix of our like our foundation of a home. You have to have a strong foundation of your home in order to make it solid and keep it building. It's the same thing of our bodies. We have to have that strong foundation, and this collagen helps to build that strong foundation. It's formulated with marine derived collagen peptides. And studies have reported that the gene expression changes are fibroblasts. Well, the fibroblasts are the collagen producing cells that are in our body. They're our matrix, they're the building blocks. Um, and it's formulated with hydrolyzed collagen peptides, NRF2 activators, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid. The vitamin C is a key component in this. It helps to start that catalyst of the matrix of getting stronger, and the hyaluronic acid also helps to smooth out our skin and allow the hydration to smooth out the wrinkles of the skin. Here's a 8-week clinical trial that was done, the results of it, and it speaks for itself. Like I just can't say enough about it. It's increasing the collagen density by 100, and the elasticity is also increased. So it's a wonderful product, and working together, I feel like that is the base of our body, decreasing oxidative stress and building our foundation from the ground up.
And I
All
love the
right.
fact that it increases your collagen density by 100% when you take it with Protandim. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. Yeah. Here's just some pictures of now these are pictures of people currently, like real pictures of people that are taking it through the company. Shampo being in the bottom right lower, he's one of the leaders, and it's amazing to see the difference.
And if you can see what's happening on the outside, can you imagine really what's going on the inside? So we take it to
Absolutely.
make antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and our collagen peptides and things you need for better health. And I'm not sure what happened to the Axio slide.
I think it's
That's,
after though. It's after the
oh,
P80.
okay. Do you want to talk about P84 or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay, so what came out is Love Biome, the company we acquired, has a gut activator, and basically it is amazing. I take it every day, 2 packets. It's P84, 84 ingredients. You put it in water, shake it up, and drink it down. And I've noticed a big difference in my digestion, in my elimination, in my clarity, my bloating in my lower belly. I'm telling you guys, I've always had. Even in my thinnest times, it is gone. Like I unexpectedly lost 5 pounds of, I think it was just inflammation. Wasn't like I really needed to lose weight, but I feel better. I just have more energy. It's got probiotics in it, polyphenols, phytonutrients. It's got all the colors of the rainbow of fruits and vegetables. You couldn't get that at a store, or you'd be spending thousands of dollars on your food. But your microbiome is your system that runs the whole body, and it's housed in your gut. Your gut is like the church, right? And then your microbiome is a system, and we're all microbiome just about. And people's microbiomes are really off. People struggle with gut health, and when your gut is off, everything's off. So this is helping regulate, repair, and restore balance to your gut. It's activating 14 key gut peptides and digestive enzymes. And when you pair it with Protandim, there's even more that happens scientifically. You can always look at that on our website or get back to the person that invited you. And there you go, Denise. There's Axio. See, I'm drinking it. I've got my brain juice here and I totally need it.
No, I agree. I put one packet in this whole bottle, and I'm down to the very end. Ironically, like I was a huge coffee drinker, like obsessed with coffee. I lived by coffee, couldn't wait to get up in the morning and have my coffee. I actually have not been drinking coffee. So every morning I start with the caffeinated Axio, because there is a naturally caffeinated and then there is a decaf Axio as well if people don't like having the caffeine in it. But I've actually replaced my coffee with an Axio, the caffeinated Axio every morning, and it's crazy the difference that I feel. It's a neurotropic energy drink basically with phytonutrients. So it helps to support our energy, our focus, and our mental clarity. Here is an example of a child with ADHD. On the left, you can see before they were taking the Protandim and the Axio. And then 2 weeks later on the right, you can see the difference in just their mental capacity and ability to focus. Um, it's actually it's crazy the difference that it can make, and especially for me, this is terrible, but like going through like menopause, my brain fog has been atrocious. So it's really given me a little bit more ability to focus and not lose my train of thought, which I'm very good at and I do very often. um but it's really good. Also, what I also noticed a huge difference for me is I would be drinking the coffee and then I would be going and doing my activities, whether that was pickleball or going to the gym. And then I would end up with a little bit of a sugar crash. Like I kind of went yo-yo-y. And so what I did notice, the biggest thing with this is I do not get a sugar crash at all. So it is not messing with my sugar regulations at all. And I'm super sensitive to that. And I love the adaptogens and the neurotropic compounds that are in it. It's all healthy. It's all good for us. Um, so in combination for me, the products that I find are a necessity, I cannot do without, is the NRF2 Protandim, the collagen, and the Axio, and P84 first thing in the morning. So
It's a win-win. It's a win-win combo. So thank you, Denise. So again, we take it, to make our own antioxidants and enzymes and peptides and things we need for better health. Speaking of those sugars and the sugar crashes and all of that, we just came out with Love Biome had Phytopower B and Axio X. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that because it's all about energy as well, brain health, and sugar and carb in health. So the Axio X, I love this product. I actually had it at the gym yesterday because I had been a little under the weather and I was like, I need a little pick me up. So it's got natural caffeine in it, 250 milligrams. The other Axio, the decaf or the caffeinated, only has 100 milligrams. But you don't get jitters on this. You just get like supercharged focus. It's beautiful taste, pineapple passion fruit, and it has no sugars, no stevia in it. Excuse me, and it is a cocktail of B vitamins and mushroom blends and probiotic blends. So we understand, you guys, the gut brain connection is everything. So this is super good, the Axio X and then the Phytopower B. So let's say you have some blood sugar issues. This is something that can really support your blood sugars already within the healthy range. But if you're having, let's say, a lot of pizza or pie or something, this might be something that you want to take. It's a packet. You put it in water, cherry limeade, and you drink it. And it's actually natural ingredients that help your body slow the absorption of these carbs and sugars, because when carbs turn into sugar, sugar is not a good thing for our body, right? It can cause all kinds of issues. So this is a really nice little thing. So you just think about what your health goals are. We have more products. I'm not going to like go into everything, but we're inside outside beauty. A lot of our products are the NRF2 activation. We actually have two other cellular activators that work on the mitochondria and also the NAD molecule. So you can get back to the person that invited you, but we're all about cellular health, brain health, looking good inside, feeling good inside and outside. So why, when you may be interested in being a customer, 90% of LifeVantage is customer base. I love that. But there are a few of us that actually see that this is actually an opportunity that can also, if you love people and you want to share this and help the world get a little healthier because we have such a sick environment, you can actually build and grow a team. You can lead a movement. It's a lot of fun. We have a really good time. We get to travel, opportunities to travel. Denise just earned a trip her first 3 months in LifeVantage, and we went to Mexico. And how was that for you, Denise? How was
oh
that?
my goodness, that was amazing. It was great to see the LifeVantage community come together, especially in a beautiful place like Mexico. And the fact that, you know, you work hard and you believe in a product so much that that wasn't my priority at all. And especially not
Mm-mm.
when I joined the company. Literally, I personally love the products, and I saw what they did for myself and my family. So I wanted to make sure that, I share that. And ironically, through the sharing, then, I was gifted with winning this trip, and it was life changing. It was actually, it was nice to talk to like-minded people with all the same goals. Is, we want to help people and we want people to be healthier and to feel better, because our world is becoming very toxic, and unless we do something about that, it's not going to be pretty.
That's right. So we need to take charge of our health, activate our financial health as well. So you can build a network of customers and consultants. Why are you learning about LifeVantage like this? We were retail. After that ABC News report, there were $5 million of orders. The company's stock went up. And anyway, I'll get more into that. But we are now people to people distribution, network marketing, which is the business of the 21st century. So people can build a customer base and earn up to 30% commission, even 40% their first 90 days. And then there's all kinds of opportunities to earn bonuses. And then let's say, oh my gosh, I wasn't planning on doing this, like Denise wasn't. And then all of a sudden, some of her friends wanted to get on board. And then they were having such good results that they wanted to share it. And that's really, what do you do when you like a movie or you like a restaurant or a play? You tell people about it, or a good book, but you don't get paid for that referral. Here's where, if you can fall in love with these products and a little bit of basic business principles, you can truly create a beautiful leveraged income that is another source of income for you that actually earns you income while you sleep. Very different from the linear income that many of us grew up around. You work and you get paid. That's what I did for years, and I'm sure most every one of you as well. I didn't know to think differently, to be honest with you, and I didn't understand the beautiful power of network marketing. Anyone who has a business is a network marketer. And part of my passion is to also share and educate people about this beautiful business model that can be widely misunderstood. You can build and grow a team. You can get paid very well. I'm not going to go deep into the comp plan right now. You can always get back to the person that invited you, or I'm happy to get on a call with you. But what happens is, as you become, I didn't even know I was a leader. Like, seriously, I was always told what to do in my TV news career. And then all of a sudden I started sharing this, and I had people wanting to do this, and I became a leader, but I didn't know what to do. So my mentors just showed me what to do. And that's the thing. You don't have to know anything to get started. You just have to have passion in your heart and come from love and want to share this. And then in the meantime, you can start building and growing a team and earning matching bonuses for mentoring. And also, how would you like to get paid a penny for every bottle of Coca-Cola that's sold throughout the world? Well, I don't drink Coke, but that's giving you an example. When you hit the executive ranks, that's the leadership pool, you take part in global revenue sharing every single month. They take 4% of the global sales. We're in 25 countries. They put it in a pool and they divide it among the executive leaders. Now, you guys, I never thought I would be an executive leader, but I had such passion when I started this business. And my dear friend Carrie Williams, my yoga student at the time, shared with me this earnings income disclosure that's been updated since 14 years ago. We're publicly traded, so we're audited every 90 days. These results are accurate. And if let's say somebody just wants to make $316 extra a month, that can pay for pretty much their products, right? And a little bit of change. And Denise hit senior consultant 1 in 2 weeks. And then within a month or two, I think she was at senior consultant 3. And when you maintain that level, and you don't need to know what all this means right now, you're getting about $900 extra a month. Okay? So as you grow, you start earning a little bit more. And it was really when I started hitting that managing consultant rank that I really realized this is a real deal. Like, this is happening. And my checks started going up and up. And in the beginning, you feel like maybe your checks, or you're doing a lot of work for nothing. But you will be surprised what can happen when you are consistent. If you see that, and you may not, but you might know somebody, right? So I literally hit the executive ranks not knowing one thing about network marketing in 5.5 years. 5 years was going to happen with or without an opportunity. A year later, I hit another level of the executive rank. And this, you guys, if you look at this, for someone to make $316 a month, let's say, they would have to have $75,000 saved in a bank at 5% interest to make that. People are doing this within months. And within a couple years, everyone's journey is different. It depends on how much you want to plug in, but we have a system for success. But let's say you wanted to make $6,000 a month. You'd need to have over $1.6 million in the bank to make $6,000, $6,700 a month. And then you can see, even for the first level of executive leadership, over $14,000 a month. You guys, this is what you get paid. This is it's you do the work once and you get paid over and over because people stay on subscription. Yes, you have fallout here and there. This isn't netwish marketing, it's network marketing. However, I will show you there are ways you can get in as a customer and there's ways you can get in as a consultant. This is a consultant pack, and I love this pack because to me, it's a really great way to get started. We have it available for customers as well. You get 20% off as a consultant, and this also includes your consultant fee of $49. So that's collagen, Protandim, and the P84, a month's worth there, and then you can earn or that you can start sharing it and earn money and pay for your product. Or maybe it's the Healthy Edge pack you want to come in. You can get in as low as $225 in our business with just collagen and Protandim if you think you're going to share it. Otherwise, I say be a raving fan and be a raving customer, right? I would much rather have that. Someone like Denise, someone like Isa, my sister, we all came in on, so we saw the opportunities. So we came in on what was available at the time, the largest pack. It's a one-time purchase. These are one-time purchases, but I wanted everything. And at the time, all we had was Protandim and the anti-aging cream. And by the way, our skincare line, if you're looking for one, it is the top of the top. It's super clean. The True Hydrate anti-aging cream actually was developed after 3 skin cancer studies from Louisiana State University on Protandim and how they could stop melanoma in mice by 37% and the spreading by over 55%. So pretty amazing. These are just little opportunities. We can continue the conversation a little bit more later if for those that need it. But I love leaving you with this because Erin Brockovich did serve on our board of directors for 5 years. If you follow your heart, you listen to your gut, and you extend your hand to help another, not for any agenda, not for the but for the sake of humanity, you're going to find the truth. And that's truly what we have here with LifeVantage. We are truly on a mission to help people and bless people. And Isa, why did you do this? Isa Dinerman is a holistic esthetician in Prescott, Arizona.
I I did this because I had been a brick and mortar business owner for several years, for about 12 years, and had a lot of success in that area. But I started to see the retail model shifting to exactly where we are now, where people are wanting to purchase something online, have it delivered right to their door. And I wanted leverage. So I saw that shift, sold my stores, and I wanted leverage. I understood the power of that and the power of my network. And when I saw this, Marisa, I mean, the product caught my eye, as you know. Thank you for introducing it to me. And then the business model was exactly, it made so much sense to me. And I love what you said, that everyone is a network marketer. And when you go on Facebook and you see a realtor showing a house or showing a listing or something, they are utilizing their network to leverage their offerings. And so we're all doing it now. And why not do it with a publicly traded company? And I don't have to handle the inventory, the retail, having it on the shelves. And I have the science to back it. And people like Denise, validating, this as a medical professional. I mean, I love it so much. And I've been in the company now for 10 years. It'll be 11 years in August. So I guess I'm on the closer side of 11. And I'm a lifer. And I'm teaching this model to my almost 16-year-old daughter because I believe it is the business of the 21st century.
It
So
really,
thank
thank you,
you.
Isa. Thank you so much. It has been such a gift and a joy to do business with people that we become family, and that's what's so beautiful about it. So thank you, Isa. Please, everyone, get back to the person that invited you. Mia, my sister, is on here as well. She's done this business with me from the very beginning. And it's truly been life changing, right, Mia? We've overcome a lot of things that happened in our life. We were, came from a lack of abundant mindset household, love but dysfunction for sure. And this business has really helped us grow on many, many levels. So, yeah, thank you. Denise, thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up? And I would just say, get back to the person that invited you.
No, I just want to thank everyone for taking the time today out of their Saturday. I really appreciate it. And I'm just super excited for what the future has to hold for this company and the products that they have to offer. So I wish everyone happiness and healthiness and enjoy your day.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.